Hey there, explorers! I'm Toby, your friendly turtle scout, and today we're checking out some amazing creatures with special powers. From regenerating limbs to surviving deadly environments, these animals have some wild tricks up their sleeves. Ready to discover who they are? Toby tells you. Alright, explorers! Let's stay underwater, but this time, let's talk about octopuses. These fascinating creatures aren't just masters of camouflage, they can also regenerate their arms if they lose one. That's right, if a predator bites off an arm, the octopus can grow it back, good as new. But that's not all. Octopuses are incredibly smart. They have more neurons in their tentacles than most animals have in their entire brains. Scientists are still studying how they manage to solve puzzles and even escape from aquariums. Pretty amazing, right? These creatures might not be superheroes, but they sure have some impressive tricks. All right, explorers, time to leave the ocean and head to the swamps. Let's talk about a creature with one of the most impressive immune systems in the animal kingdom, crocodiles. These ancient reptiles have been around for millions of years, and part of what makes them so successful is their super strong immune system. Crocodiles can fight off infections quickly, even after suffering serious injuries. Scientists discovered that their blood contains special peptides, tiny molecules that destroy harmful bacteria and even some viruses. Imagine being able to heal so fast, even in dirty water filled with germs. Oh, and here's a fun fact. Crocodiles are so good at healing that they rarely develop infections, even after nasty fights. This has inspired research into new antibiotics that could help humans too. Pretty wild, huh? These swamp dwellers might look scary, but they're also nature's ultimate survivors. All right, explorers, let's head out of the swamps and into the savannah. Today's special guest is the mighty elephant. Did you know that elephants have an incredible superpower? They're surprisingly resistant to cancer. Scientists discovered that elephants have 20 copies of a special gene called TP53, which helps their bodies detect and destroy damaged cells before they can turn into cancer. To give you an idea of how amazing that is, we humans have only one copy of this gene. That's why elephants rarely develop cancer, despite their massive size and long lifespan. This discovery is so fascinating that researchers are studying how to use this gene to fight cancer in humans. Imagine if we could learn to beat cancer by studying elephants. So, next time you see an elephant, remember, they're not just gentle giants, they're also some of nature's toughest survivors. All right, explorers, we've seen animals with impressive genes and immune systems, but now it's time to head to the mountains and forests to talk about bears. Did you know that bears have a special ability during hibernation? While they sleep through the winter, their bodies go into a kind of super saving mode. They don't eat, drink, or move much, but here's the wild part. They don't lose muscle and they don't get blood clots. Scientists discovered that bears can recycle their proteins and keep their muscles healthy during hibernation. Meanwhile, if a human stayed still for that long, they'd lose a lot of strength. Oh, and get this. Even though their blood flow slows down, they don't suffer from clots or other problems. That's why researchers are studying how bears hibernate to create new treatments for humans. Nature sure is full of surprises, right? These big furry creatures are more than just cute. They're also incredible winter survivors. All right, explorers. We've seen some pretty incredible animals so far, but now let's head underwater again to talk about lobsters. These little armored creatures might look like they belong in a prehistoric movie, but they've got a super interesting ability. They age very, very slowly. Lobsters produce a special enzyme called telomerase, which helps repair their DNA. In most animals, this enzyme becomes less effective as they age, But in Lobsters, it keeps working throughout their lives. This means that, unlike most creatures, Lobsters don't suffer from typical aging problems like weaker bodies or slower metabolism. They can keep growing bigger and stronger. Scientists are studying how Lobsters use this enzyme to learn more about aging and possibly extend human lifespans in the future. Pretty wild, huh? Who would have thought that these little sea creatures might hold the secret to eternal youth? Nature never stops amazing us. Well, that's it for today, explorers. I hope you had as much fun as I did learning about these incredible animals. If you enjoyed it, don't forget to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and hit the bell icon so you won't miss any of our next adventures. See you soon, curious minds. Bye-bye.